exciting. And with that, we're going to transition to the final segment of our show. Daniel, thank you so much for being on here today. Yet again, check out all of Daniel Mogg's content on his YouTube channel at Daniel Mogg, Insta at DJ Mogg, Twitter's at DJ Mogg, and he produces the Danger Russ podcast, and he's all over the place. He's a mogul. So
I think more mobile than mogul.
More mobile than mogul. Well, that's a lot of millennials these days. So let's pick a couple games. So I'm gonna give you a game.
Okay.
Give me a sentence or two, and it's kind of too early in the week for lines. So just kind of straight up. So we got Jets versus Chargers.
Okay. Before I make my picks, I will say this is purely picks. I'm not one to gamble or bet, so please don't take this as betting advice. This is just strictly picks. What was the first one?
If you were hanging out with some friends at Buffalo Wild Wings before the game,
exactly.
Who do you think is going to win?
Exactly. Who do you think is going to win? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jets, Chargers.
Yes.
I mean, I can't pick the Jets. I'm sorry. I've seen the tape. Speaking of quarterbacks, I don't know what Sam Darnold's going to do.
He's in trouble, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chargers.
There you go. I too am going to pick Chargers yet again. I think Chargers just have better personnel, right?
Yeah.
There's a thought that I have of, at least the Jets have 53 NFL players. But not all NFL players are the same. And there's some guys that know that they're playing for their jobs, but there's some guys that are just kind of saying, "Hey, get me out of here." So picking the Chargers, better personnel, and I think that they're a more organized operation. So both of us going Chargers. Next up, we got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Man, it's funny. Probably when that game was scheduled, that was like a primetime, slotted game. But I don't think the Cowboys or anyone really could have saw what would happen to them. Mm-hmm. I thought, and I've said this just because Seattle's had some bouts with Minnesota last couple of years. I think Minnesota, like the roster they have is pretty freaking good, and so I think it's at Minnesota.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I like the Vikings at home coming off a big Monday night win. They looked pretty good last night. Kirk Cousins, who you know and I know as well. I think he's going to turn it around here.
Kirk finally got the monkey off of his back.
He did. I'm happy for him.
Now 1-9 in primetime games, and I'm sure he asked many people if they liked that.
I bet, and I bet the Vikings fans liked it.
I'm gonna go Dallas Cowboys here. I think.
Wow.
Hey, let me think. I think Kirk's a great guy. Would love to have him on the show. But I've referred to Kirk before as the best quarterback that I've never seen be the best quarterback. He puts up a lot of stats, but and he does a lot in games that you're not watching. I know he did play great in a big time Monday night game, but the Bears really aren't all that great, and I could sense a letdown. And Dallas is still not out of the division. So
coming off a bye, so it's a good pick.
I think that Kirk might squeeze it a little too much, maybe playing some quicksand, and I'm going with the Cowboys there. And finally, we've got Browns versus Eagles.
Browns versus Eagles. I could go either way. I mean, I think that was a big win for Cleveland last week against the Texans. But I was listening to Doug Peterson today, and he was pretty hot. He was pretty upset at the way his team played. So I could see them bouncing back, but I think, like you said, I think the Browns personnel is just on paper is just better. So I think I'm going to go with the Browns.
Well, This is where we differ again, Daniel. If
Phew. I
as you
like it. I like that.
yeah, as you probably know, Friend Stream Sports has stuck its first claim into being an anti-Browns streaming podcast. Uh, I think, to quote another great movie, The Replacements, I think Baker Mayfield is prone to play in quicksand. I think that no OBJ and Baker trying to do too many things to be successful, I think is going to be their undoing. And I think the Eagles are getting more and more desperate because they are, although they might not be the best team, they are still in a position to, uh, make the playoffs in terms of being the division winner. The season is still not over yet for the Eagles. So picking the Eagles, and that's our last pick of the night, man. Thanks so
All right.
much
Well,
for being on the
I
podcast.
think whoever has the winning record, the loser has to buy beers next time we see each other.
Beers, Mountain Dew, pipe
Whatever
tobacco,
whatever friendly things we do.
bourbon, whatever.
Bourbon, yeah.
But yes, we will keep this. We will keep all this. So I know we've had a few folks follow us tonight on Zoom. Just want to say thank you so much for watching us yet again. We're live here. Daniel is posting content. Myself and Rutledge, we're posting content. Follow Daniel Mogg on Instagram at DJ Mogg, on Twitter at DJ Mogg. And thanks so much for being here tonight. Daniel, any parting words?
Whew, man. Well, I hope I didn't mess anything up. I hope I can come back on the French Stream Sports podcast. It was an honor. I haven't played video games in a long time, so we might have to stick with the interview format unless you're just really looking for some boost in confidence and want a big victory and some Madden.
I need a victory in Madden. I have not won in Madden, so I need a victory. But so friend of the
Maybe we
show,
could play
Daniel Mogg.
NCAA football
Oh
like we
man,
used to back in the day in high school, staying up till 2 in the morning.
dude, NC Dubs, don't tempt me. Uh, well, thank you so much. And our typical sign off here, I'm Connor,
And I'm Daniel,
and we're
not
Friends
Rutledge.
Stream Sports. Hope you all have a great
We are.
night.
Thanks for watching, guys.